don't click that link. It doesn't look very good.
Looks like we're going. Okay, never mind. We're not going.
Obviously not. Oh well, sorry.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh well.
I think they're waiting on nut. I think that went AFK.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Smitty, and I'm joined here with Apollo Pepsi. And tonight we are bringing you the first installment of the AFR F2 series at Zandvoort, and it is looking to be a really good race tonight. Full grid tonight, and yeah, it should be a good one.
Here we go, qualifying 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure the rules for the 30-minute quali is everyone does their 2 laps on the medium or soft tyre and then they retire from session. I don't think we do full 30 minutes.
Yeah, just like those 2 runs out.
But it might be glitched for us. I'm not entirely sure. They might have 18 minutes. We might have the full 30.
And I just need to... I fucked up. My bad. There we go. That looks a bit better. Who's that coming out?
Looks like we have it all dry race as well.
All dry.
Yeah, but it does look a bit... It looks like it's overcast at the moment for qualifying.
Could get in on the wet tyres.
I did hear some talk about people wanting to do wet tyres to save the mediums for the feature of the sprint race at the end.
Leak? How would you pronounce it?
I think it's a leak.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, and he spun around already. That's unfortunate for his outlet. And reset the track. What a lovely surprise. Alright, I think that's lights coming up behind him.
That is lights.
So just right on board with him. You'll be the first.
Okay, Fever has lost his wing already at turn 4.
It's going to be a lovely races. Okay, so looks like Lights is going to be the first car on a flying lap, so I'll go with him. As he comes around the final banking on the medium compound tyre.
Leak is not going to have a fun time behind Lights on the soft tyre.
No.
Dirty air.
Yeah, that track looks quite damp, doesn't it?
It does. Be interested on what time the soft tyres can do as the leak invalidates the lap.
Oh. Not having the best session so far. But Lights is doing quite well actually, he's keeping the power down. Sector 3 coming up to the back turn. Round he comes.
I expect this to be 22, 23.
22-1. That's the benchmark time then. On the medium, I think that's an okay lap.
As PTR goes fastest.
That's a good lap from him. Who else we got coming across?
Sim with a 22 flat. And then we got King J coming up to the line now. Looks like it's going to be a 22 as well. 22-2.
I need to.
Followed by Saxa. Goes for a 23-1. Quantum goes second fastest, 21-7. Gets pushed down by his teammate in the 21-6.
So many cars coming across the flying lap.
I think we have Sid coming across now. Looks like Invalidate's lap. Then we got Killaroo coming with a 23-4. Looks like Potsy's finished his lap with a wedge and does a 33-4. Not surprising.
These cars.
Then I think Stars comes across for second and 21-6 on the mediums. Only 3 thousandths quicker than
Combined starting the flying lap.
Leak does a 21-607. 2 milliseconds behind Lights or Stars. I'm sorry. Then Simdogger improves his lap for a 21-4-4.
Maybe the soft isn't the tyre to qualify on.
Well, the track is quite green at the moment, so there's not a lot of grip.
Potsy and Fever doing their thing on the wets and doing pretty respectable times.
Saxa comes back across for 22-5 with Ban improving his lap above Saxa.
Jeez, what are these cars on the side of the track for? Gosh.
Go-Kart does a 23-2. I think that's Nut coming across down the line. He invalidated his lap. Oh, it looks like someone's gone off turn 1 and it's not. Missed his braking point.
How unfortunate for not.
Stars going quickest, 3/10 faster than PTR.
What
with
a
20.8. Combined fifth fastest were 21.5. 7 thousandths ahead of Lights. Then PTR goes quicker, 20.2 from his 21.1 before. Now, it looks like everyone's going to be pitting and going onto the soft tyre from now.
See what Bandcamp does, shall we? See if he's going to start a lap.
Saxer coming to finish his time lap. He does a 23.5.
Bandcamp P10. 22 did. Not bad, not great. It's pretty respectable, wouldn't you say?
It's not a bad time, especially for medium tyres at this time.
That's true. PTR's flying on
Quantum
120.
comes across with a 21.6, only improved by 4 thousandths.
Who do you think who will take pole? Yeah, Lotus. I think Lotus will take pole.
Oh, yeah. Lotus is actually quite good in these cars, so...
Yeah, it's very equal. If you put the time in, then you can be very competitive. I'm watching Bands on another flying lap. The almighty Ragunathan car.
Gonna be interested what Lick does since he's been out for 4 laps on those softs already.
Interesting strap.
Here comes Saxer to finish this lap. I think he might be hitting. No, he keeps going.
Band's
he does
a flyer.
Saxer doesn't improve.
Band improves by a 10th.
Yeah. So this is where we see everyone start to pit now because of fuel. Feber's on an out lap at the moment on the medium tire. And I'm pretty sure Lights is out again on the medium tire, looking to improve his time.
I think Combine's about to finish a flying. Oh no, he's pitting. Right here. Oh no.
No, he's not. He finishes lap.
P2.
He does a 20.7.
Damn. That's a really good lap.
So we got a. I forgot the team name.
That is
Dams. So we got Dams 1, 2.
Dams 1, 2 stars. Respectably P3. Pad drivers, you know, doing their thing.
Well, I think we found out. Well, most people found out. You don't have much feel of the F2 car, like of it wanting to spin.
Yeah.
So it's a lot suited to pad over a wheel. But if you can tell when your car's about to spin on the wheel, you'll probably be as quick as a pad user.
Yeah. Well, Lights just went around. Very spectacular.
Here comes Feber. He's had a bit of a moment. Caught it though.
For Feber.
He's done a 56. I think they'll put him towards the top, probably in the top 6 at this time. As Quantum gets disqualified for going the wrong way. I think that's him at turn 1 that's off at the moment.
Feber is coming across the
here
line.
comes Feber. It goes P3.
Whoa.
And I'm pretty sure Feber is on the wheel as well.
Yeah,
so that is a very good time on the wheel. And I'm pretty sure there's only 2 wheel users out of the top 5 at the moment. Sindogger close behind Sid.
Sid's on his out, right?
Tren is coming around to start his lap.
Ooh, that'll be a goodie. Love to see Tren.
And I'm pretty sure he's followed by Lights behind.
Sending it around there. Go.
That's Lick getting out of the way. He is currently on the medium tyre. As everyone comes out of the pit lane
At the same
on the
time.
soft tyres.
Good
Trainer, he comes across sector 2 for 56.4. This might put him close to Fever. He might be 2/10 off Fever's time by the time he gets to the line.
Here he comes around the banking. Setting that power down. Oh, what's it going to be?
Nice and gentle on the power as you need to be in these F2 cars. He doesn't take the time. He does a 20.8. He does exactly the same time as Fever, but Fever did do it on the medium tyre.
So we've got a 120.2. So from first to 9th, pretty much, is within a second.
First and 9th, 1 sec. King J, I think, can get into the 1 second mark from first. As Lois
Thanks for
the
the
lap.
subscription, Gus. Very claps to you. Clap for Gus. Subscribed.
So Lois finished his lap for a 21.9. I think Fever goes quicker, 20.3 on the medium tyre.
Stars on the lap.
As Sid comes across, he's invalidated his lap. That's a little bit improvement, but he does a 20.8. As Trin comes across the line again, this might be an improvement, might not. He takes the title line to the line. He does a 20.8, only 3,000 slower, so no improvement.
Stars are sucking up the car really well. This could be.
As we got Potsy coming to the line now, he's
finally
done a 20.3.
Look at that! Finally, he puts a good, respectable time on the board.
As Lowe's comes across and validate out, so he's starting again. As PTR comes across now for his lap, he does a 20. He did a 21.9, so that will be cool
Stars
down.
coming up on the banking on his softs. What's it going to be? What's it going to be?
He does a 20.4.
That's good. Wow. Times are starting to come. Let's ride on board with
as
PTR.
Sim goes 6 faster, 20.6. Now. I think Trin is coming to finish his lap on the soft tyres. What's it gonna be? A 20.6 puts him back in 6th place, right behind Hobbsy.
Okay, PTR's coming up into the last sector now.
Potsy coming across the line now. He's 2/10 up. This might be pole.
Oh,
it is. It's
amazing.
20.1.
What does PTR have to say about that? He's coming around the last corner now.
And Combines just started his flying lap again.
There we go, PTR. 6th gear, dare is open.
What's it going to be? 19. And it
is
119.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's really close.
Wow. If this is anything to say about the race.
Hobbsy retired. He's called it.
P5, good turn.
As Tim has spun that last corner.
Oh, God.
And he's currently blocking the racing line for drivers. Yeah. As Trin coming up to finish his lap. Will he finish the lap or will he pit? That's the question.
I think he'll stay out.
Looks like he's going to finish his lap.
What's he going to do? A 1. Oh,
0.7, more improvement. I think combined is coming across the line now. Then followed by Stars, I think. He does a 20.5 improvement.
Not bad.
It was Lights that came behind him, my bad.
Oh, so Stars still coming.
Stars still on his lap. PTI still goes quicker again with a 19.7. So Stars has got Saxon in front for a little toe down the
Here we go,
straight.
Stars.
Saxon does not improve by Stars.
Ooh.
20 flat. Just nicks P2 off Potsy. And
Yeah.
Potsy can't respond since Potsy is now retired.
Saxo coming
And
across the line.
Sid's coming across the line now for a 20.4 bar was invalid. Trin on a flyer, he's 1/10 up, and he's run out of fuel. That's unlucky. As he retires, he's called it.
He's called it. Who else we got left?
Lights next across the line. Then I think it's followed by Lick. So Lights across the line. He has really put a hurting onto his front left tire. He goes 9 faster. Lick now across the line. I think he was on a cooldown. Yes, he was. Combined also pitting. Go-kart across the line now. He's holding 6th gear, I think.
Doesn't improve.
Sack across the line. Non-improvement, 1 short. Stars decides to pit, so I think Stars has called it. Sid has run out of fuel. Killaroo is on an outlap, so he's gonna look to improve his time with Fever behind him on the outlap. Now, to answer the question of why they're retiring in chat, so there's only 2 tires you can use in the F2s. You can either use a soft tire or a medium tire, and it changes every track. And what we tend to do is we do the amount of runs that we want on the soft or medium tire until you run out of fuel. Then you switch to the other tire that you don't use, do all your laps on that one, and then retire from the session because you can't do any more. Now, I think Go-Kart is coming around for improvement of 1/10 at the moment. He is going to be set for 21.9, puts him in 17th above Killaroo. But Killaroo is responding by 0.8.
Final sector. Last corner. Can
This
he
is a make or
improve?
break corner, so
This is it.
last corner on this track is
DRS
make or break.
open.
What do we get? We get a 21.7. He
16th.
takes 16th. So he's taking Lotus, but he might look for more of an improvement.
Fever
as
coming
he's
around.
got Fever.
Fever can have something
around
to
now.
say.
He had a bit of a moment.
Did that cost him though? Is he going to go straight to the pits? No.
No.
What's he going to do?
That might be a 19th. It's a 19th.
Pole position! Oh my god! Wow.
Now we got Lights
3/10.
Lights decided to call it. He's gone in pit lane.
Fever absolutely sending it that lap.
So that is everyone. Go-Kart has decided to call it, I think. I don't think he's gone again.
Wow. That was impressive.
For the whole session, we've had a pad user on top.
Yes, until...
And Fever dethrones him with track evolution at the end.
And Mr. Spick comes into the pits.
So that is everyone done.
That is done. They just need to yell at them and tell them to retire. Oh man, if that's anything to say, then the race is going to be absolutely crazy. Overtaking is super difficult here, unless you're faster than the current front. But looking at the times, it's very similar. Top 5 separated by a second.
Panda's still wanting to get in the commentary box with us.
Oh, I'd have to run up my big man, Chase Carey.
The only way that would happen if I stream mine on Discord.
So, FIBA from PTR, Stars, Potsy, Hobbsy, combined, Sid, Trin, Lights, and Simdogger around out the top 10. Yeah, well, that's amazing. Phoebe getting 4 points for
I
pole.
would point this out. Top 5 is separated by a second.
Yeah, it's crazy. So that is qualifying done for the feature race, and then the results of the feature race, the top 8 are reversed, and that will form the grid for the sprint race, which is a little bit shorter than the feature. So yeah, it'll be a very good one, I hope.
What the hell was that? Did Posy just talk in game chat?
Not a clue.
And that's what I heard. And the air was quite sunny. Oh, what's up, Panda?
Afternoon.
I'm guessing you want me to stream the Discord so you can see.
That would be lovely.
Just waiting
There
for
you
everyone
go.
to ready up and put on their default setups.
It is quite sunny for race 1 with Phoebe on pole with PTR next to him. Or Smitty.
Hello.
Are you on the F1 screen or are you on the static screen at the moment?
I'm on the... Everyone... Oh, there we go. We're in... Right. So, Phoebe's leading the pack away nicely. Warming those tyres up. Let's get some stuff going.
We got a little tyres strategy going on here. So we got
I see.
top 8 on softs. Well, everyone's on softs except Nut, Saxa, and Lights. Now, I'm not sure what the delta is for mediums, but judging from quality, I
Very
expect
similar.
it's very similar pace once the mediums get 10.
I reckon Lights would be the one to watch out for here.
Yeah, you can...
I
can
would
make a really
say-
good race, actually.
Light has like very good starts in F2s. Going off last season, he got rocket starts.
I reckon Lights is in for
Phoebe is off the track. Phoebe's taking out those brake boards. I
some
see.
people are not going to be happy.
strategy.
Just need to change.
I reckon Lights is in a very good spot here. He's top 10 on the
Okay.
medium tyres, so he could carry them long and then be rapid towards the end of the race.
Yeah. As I come, AI should be taking over very shortly.
I can't fully remember, but do you I know you start with 7 laps of extra fuel for this race, but how much fuel gets drained out of that 7 laps extra?
I have no idea.
Roughly 3 off memory.
Here we go.
Because I know they just fuel the cars for both races. I'm
Who's
pretty
that
sure.
all the way back there?
That is
Is that
was-
Saxa? Or is that Potsy? Who is that?
That is
Saxa.
Starting grid up now.
Saxa.
Oh my.
We're gonna have the lights glitch at this point
This
as
is
well.
Gonna be. He's. Whoa, okay. Here we go.
Okay.
4 red lights, 5 red lights. And any minute now. And
Now
away
watch
we
out.
go. Oh,
No,
what is
no.
going on? Who is that?
Well, wait a minute. Wait. Now it's
There we
lights
go.
out.
Phoebe's leading the
Phoebe-
pack away and driving on the
Phoebe-
grass.
Phoebe's
is
having a
Phoebe?
horrible start.
Phoebe.
What's happened to FIBA?
Or
What on earth is
Fever
going
might be
on?
doing this to
So-
have more fun. So PTR leads from Potsy to Hobbsy to Stars.
Too wide into the chicane.
Right.
Oh, it's chicanes. Yeah,
Light's
Finn.
also making a position off the start.
Side by side here.
Right, side by side with Trin. Trin's gonna win out on those soft tires because of traction.
Trin
I
sliding in
see a
behind
lot of
combined.
action at the back.
Oh, Saxa. What on earth? Okay. Right
So
here.
Fever, after dropping to last, has made it up to 17th, almost colliding with Killaroo.
So I think everyone got
Killaroo
away.
goes round.
Some.
Killaroo's
Oh
around.
no.
Fever takes Saxa on the inside. And Fever's now in the 15th place, looking to hunt down Sim and Band, the two teammates. There's a little bit of
Killaroo.
contact between
Okay.
Saxa. But lap 1 is coming to get completed by PTR for the first time. Followed by Potsy and Hobbsy.
Okay, all the deltas are ruined for
Okay,
me.
now Potsy's Delta to PTR's.
1 minute
apparently,
22.
Apparently Potsy's a minute ahead of PTR.
Alright. I think after next lap, I think it should be set right, but...
Yeah,
Okay, there we go.
not
3
enabled.
tenths. That's better.
Yeah, Rest isn't enabled to lap 3, so the biggest thing for Potsy now is
Oh,
Killaroo with a
Killaroo.
5-second time penalty. Oh no.
That is an extremely early pit stop for medium tires if he chooses them. And I think he is going to. So not much change in the order now.
As PDR sits fastest first sector.
Fever on the back of the Sim Dogger at the back. Hobbsy looking to make a place on Potsy.
Hobbsy's very close to Potsy.
Everyone is starting to get a little bit spread out. Lights is doing extremely well on those medium tires to stay ahead of Bait Mate. As we see Sidda have a little moment at the chicane.
Potsy's an amazing start.
So Fever has now taken the spot from Sim. And now is looking on Bandcamp as PTR goes quickest at 22-1, I mean.
Quantum Effect is up 8 places.
Gus, I can say spectator mode does show penalties. It's just not. It
Just
won't
not
show
right
you
now.
them. It won't show the amount. It'll just show who has a penalty. As Fever and Band go side by side for turn 4.
Okay, apparently Saxa is leading the race again.
Nah. Wait, what? Sax is leading.
Yeah, well for me. Oh no, there we go. It's
As we,
fixed itself.
so Fever has made up to 13th from dropping the last on the grid. As Hobbsy is still trying to make it through.
There we go. Gus us. So there's a penalty option in detail. So it shows that Killaroo has a 5-second. So I think they add
that's
up.
good.
So that's
That
Feature.
5 seconds would be his drive
Speeding.
or speeding in pit lane.
Mm.
I think that was for wing damage repairs.
Baitmate got past Lick.
As Hobbsy is still trying to get up on top of Potsy for 2nd place. And Potsy's trying to catch PTR. Stars has fallen quite far back in the...
Oh, there's a moment. Potsy went sideways. Oh, that allowed Hobbsy to catch right up there.
Sid is now pressing the attack on the Stars for 4th.
Sector 1 yellow. Who's that? Is that Quantum?
It
Quantum.
looks like Quantum's around. Might have hit the spin to wind curve on turn 1.
Here's a wing. Everything looks well. Not too bad then. Trin lost the position. No.
Sid Sloth, the closest person on track to overtake. He looks for the dive down turn 8, I think that is.
Will he be able to get past Stars though? be the yellow flag.
It looks like he's on trying to chicane. He pulls back. He's waiting for the main straight to have his attempt. As we see lights hunting down combined at the back. Now, Sid is very close to Stars. I would expect Sid to have a dive up turn 1.
Yes. Stars covers
Yeah,
off the
dive.
inside. Here we go.
Plenty of space given to both drivers, a lot of respect. As Stars drives across his wing and pushes off the track.
That was
That
a bit
might-
naughty, Stars.
They raced me so hard.
They
Sid
raced
got
me
a very
hard.
good exit.
As we see Lick trying to make his way to Baitmate and Fever close behind, followed by Lotus. Fever is doing very well from dropping to the back of the pack to make it to 11th.
Fever's having a run on Lick on the inside. Oh, he backs out.
Now it's not a good corner to make it overtake no matter what you do. Oh, he's going to have a dive here.
Yeah. Ooh.
Lick gives him the space as needed. Or it looks like Lotus might have touched Lick as well. Fever still within the DRS of Baitmate. As we see the time
A yellow
for
flag of nuts. Is that nuts? Yes.
first and second, the delta has now become 1.5 seconds. As
Sid
Hobbsy has
Stars.
a chance.
Sid's going to have Stars. He's going to have them.
Stars covers the inside like
Chris.
last time.
Ooh.
Oh, but
What was that?
Sid goes further on the inside. Doesn't go for the dive. I don't know what happened there. Looks like a little bit of lag
Yeah.
on one of the sides
we've
of
lost
the
Nut.
drivers.
We've lost Nut.
In the DC.
Yeah.
Give him an invite again.
Oh, Sid right behind Stars on the. Oh. Stars covers off the
So
inside.
it looks like Nuts game full on crash.
Oh, that's unfortunate there.
I think I don't see it. Yeah, it's game full on crashed.
Oh, Sid is itching to get past Stars here. He's all over his rear bumper. Yeah.
Sid is not wasting any time. He might have to dive into the chicane if he has the pace. Looks like he does.
Oh, Stars.
Does he pull out?
Oh, Stars.
Stars turns across him.
He
Stars is
gave
allowed
him the
to do that.
room. He gave him the room.
Yeah, but Stars is allowed to turn across him. Sid wasn't far up enough. But now Trin can have a go at Sid. They both
Trin
have
just
DRS.
came out of nowhere. He was like, "Hello, I am coming now."
Oh, they all two people pit. So Stars and Sid had pitted for medium tires as Stars gets a 5 second for speeding.
Oh no!
That is not what you want in the F2 cars.
Well, that gives some clean breathing for Trin, so we can try and
As
extend
we
that
see
gap.
Nuts AI car get in the way of the top 3. As Hobbsy has the engine glitch for me, so this is fun.
PTR seems to have a pretty comfortable lead at the moment.
2 second gap between PTR and Potsy over the last 7 laps. I would expect people to be pitting soon because I did some races for F2 and I found out. Hobbsy's around. He's lost it.
Oh, Hobbsy!
He's
No!
lost it. Falling behind
Ah.
Potsy. I think that's turn 7.
Just
I'm
lost
correct.
it under power.
Do we have any wing? Any wing damage?
Well,
No?
He's
Hey,
clean
look,
so far. He lost under he got 2 ego on the power.
Yeah, he's lucky they're coming off with nothing from there.
He's dropped behind Lights, who is now in 5th, who has also lost. He's touched the grass behind combined. So, and I think that cost him DRS. He's not going to get DRS on combined anymore.
So the closest car on track is Lick.
As we got PTR and Podsy pitting as expected for medium tyres.
Lick pits.
And Baitmate speeds in pit lane.
Oh my god.
So far, I think we got 4 people with 5 second penalties. I think Go-Kart just cleared his, so. as I hear someone hit the wall. So at the moment, Trin leads from combined to lights, but lights is the provisional leader on those medium tires.
Yeah, Combine's chasing down Trin.
I expect Trin and combined to both be in the pits this lap for medium tires, because those softs can't go much further from lap 8. So the penalties that we have are Stars 5-second pen, Baitmate a 5-second pen, Go-Kart has a 3-second pen for exceeding, and then Killaroo has a 5-second pen for speed in pit lane. So far we have got 5 drivers who need a pit, and they are all coming in.
Oh.
So we got Trin combined pitting for medium
Trin,
tires.
5-second penalty. Oh no! Trin.
Combined goes very safe in the pit lane, doesn't get one, so that might give. And we also
Bandcamp! Oh
Bandcamp
no! Bandcamp! Oh,
So
that's the last person you'd think to get one of those. Oh no.
Everyone that pitted this lap, only Combined and Hobbsy wants to pick up pen.
Light staying out on the mediums is now in
got
P1.
Quantum decides to stay out on the 8-lap older softs.
Okay,
That is
is
very-
weird. So
This is very interesting. Now we got a bunch of 5-second pens across the board.
yeah, so we got. Boy. So,
Don't know what happened to Fever. I think Fever might have had a moment because he's dropped all the way down to 17th position.
So Stars, Trin, Bandcamp, Baitmate, and Killaroo will have 5-second penalties. And Lights is round. Lights is round in the lead. Oh no, Lights.
Lights has
Sector
lost
3.
it. That's after the chicane.
Oh,
He's still got
his-
his wing, but now he's got PTR on his ass with fresh.
He had a 10-second
Fresh
buffer,
fire.
but he just lost it. Oh no,
That
that's
is gonna
unfortunate.
That's gonna hurt Lights because that time, that 10 seconds was his pit stop time.
Ah,
Now he's going to drop very far down the order. As PTR goes quick as 21.8, he is catching Lights and might overtake before Lights gets his chance to pit.
Quantum behind Stars on his
Oh,
right lap
God.
He has to pit now.
Phoebe's lost it. Phoebe's around.
What?
Phoebe's retired.
Phoebe's retired.
I think
gosh.
that's a chosen retirement. He didn't damage his car enough. He's chosen it.
Quantum is still out on those 9 laps.
He has to pit this lap. There's no
Nah,
way he
yeah.
can make it.
This might have been the wrong call. He might lose a lot of time to the people who have already pitted onto those medium tires.
So, people that still need to pit, we got Lights, who's still on those mediums looking to pit. We got Quantum on those 9-lap softs, needing to pit off them to make it home without a DSQ. And then we got Saxa in 10th, I think, on the medium tires, still not pitted as well.
PTR on the gearbox of Lights. 1 second gap. Oh god.
As we see Trin on the arse of Quantum for 5th place. Quantum's got to call it this lap. He's got to come in this lap or his tyres will be...
He's all over him. He's sniffing him.
Trin is on the radio to get the slow car out of the race.
Yeah. What is the McLaren doing? What is he doing? Get that McLaren out of the way.
So Quantum now pits for medium tyres, does not get a speedy.
Yeah,
Lights pit as
come
well onto the soft tyres, and where does Lights come out? There's a freeway battle into turn 1. Lights gets out ahead. That's what he needed. Lotus is around.
Oh, who's that? Oh,
Lotus is around.
Lotus!
I think Ban gave Lotus a nudge.
Oh, no.
As Killaroo gets a 3-second pen for multiple points.
Lotus. Naughty.
Lotus is disqualified for blocking pit lane.
Oh, no.
That is just Lotus has just had a shocking race so far.
That was not a very good... Oh, no. Poor
As
Lotus.
we see Ban and Saxa battling through Sector 1, going into Sector 2 now. Ban looks on the inside.
Sax is in 16th for me. I think he's desynced for you.
He will be desynced on your side. Sax is in 8th.
Right. Gotcha. Copy. PTR inherited a 3-second lead. Very nice. So the closest car on track is combined, no, Mr. Spick.
It's combined, Saxa and Band are all within a second of each other.
Right.
But Band does have that 5-second pen.
That'll play.
So combined might be able to get this place on Band if combined makes his overtake on Saxa as he pits. That gives combined DRS as well. So the only car on track that's close is Go-Kart at the moment to Quantum.
Yeah.
But from what I'm seeing, no, that's a lapped car. That's not a lapped car. Never mind. So there's a reason that FIBA let everyone through on the start line. So everyone that was supposed to do their laps at the same time for the soft tires. And since FIBA went a bit late, everyone was already finished, and that's why FIBA got pole and let everyone by.
Alright.
But FIBA does confirm he did do that late call for the softs on purpose for pole.
Oh well, his pole position.
Very respectful to let everyone by.
He got his free 4 points. He got 4 points from that. PTR now in the lead by 4.3 seconds, doing very well.
Still got 4 points, so yeah, you pulled over.
Combine. What is Combine doing? He's up
Lights
the
on the
gearbox
soft
and bands.
tires. This is very interesting. So Lights is on the soft tires, but he's not catching Sid at all. He's actually losing time.
Combine is gaining to the band camp.
And from what I'm looking at, Band is even. Band is losing, and then he's gaining the time back.
Combine is up the gearbox.
So combined on Band, 410s. Will he do it on this DR straight, or will he wait for the main straight?
Band got a really good exit.
I think
4 laps to go.
Combine's best bet is for the main straight to pull the pin. As it stands, Band will be losing 3 places due to his 5-second pen. And at the moment, for Stars and Trin, Stars will be safe, but Trin will lose 1 position of Hobbsy.
Lock up from Bandcamp in the turn 1, giving Combine a bit of advantage. Or Combine right behind him. Switch back. Oh no, didn't work out for him that time.
So this race has gone very stale quickly.
Yeah, we need a safety car right now. Safety car.
Safety car would be ideal.
Yes. Oh well.
Spice up the race again.
Do we
probably put everyone on soft tires.
We know the weather for the next race as well, right? Is it dry?
It's dry.
Oh well.
So Combine still behind Band.
Band locks up.
Combine will get the position anyway because of his 5-second pen. So will Lek get 9th. If Combine gets this position, he starts in 8th, which means he starts on pole for next race. Now, is Combine close enough to make the overtake happen? He is 4/10ths back.
Realistically, I think you need to be about maybe 2.
If you want to overtake with DS, you need to be about like 3 or two,
Two
three
is
tenths.
safe. Oh.
Two to be safe to get an overtake done before the corner, but if you need a dive bomber, it needs to be 3 tenths.
Sector 2 yellow.
It looks
Who we
like
got
Killer
there?
Roo's
Killer
around.
Roo. Oh, Combine and Band having a good big fight.
So this is turning into quite a fight as we got Lick behind, who is losing time to both of them. Then we got Batemate following, who is gaining time on Lick.
Band is feeling the pressure under Combine. He's making a few mistakes.
Oh, he sure is.
Oh,
Oh,
as well.
Combine's all over him.
Is Combine looking for it? Combine might look for the dive. He doesn't do it. Plays
Oh,
it safe
on the
as
inside. Combine goes on the inside.
Band
Oh.
looks up into 7.
Will he have the
think that
switch
is.
back? He doesn't. He doesn't.
Band placing the car exactly where it needs to be.
Band,
Yeah.
the master of
The
defense
master of
at the-
defense, Bandcamp.
Master of defense is not giving Combine the window he needs.
Combine's engineer is like, no, Combine's asking his engineer, so why can't I get past? And his engineer is saying, we are looking, we keep you posted,
Yeah,
keep trying, keep pushing, this is good.
Combine has the
is
Ferrari
close.
strategy at the moment.
He's getting a good suck from the car in front. Oh, is he going to try for a move?
Oh, he's got the drive bomb down
He's
the
taking the inside. Band's
Band
giving him
gives
the
a lot
room.
of room.
He's giving him the room, and
Band
Band
beats
gets the
him on the
exit.
track tonight.
oh, this is a good
Oh.
fight.
I would say Combine is still learning no traction on the controller,
Yeah.
so he is not as quick
Yellow.
as he was.
Mm.
But he is able to stay with Band, which is a real good improvement.
Band, even with the mistakes, is still
Uh,
ahead of Combine.
Information on Lotus's DSQ. Saxa turned in on me. Okay, so it was Saxa, not Band. I thought Band gave Lotus a nudge up. I was wrong apparently.
Come on.
As we
Who
Combine
is
would
that?
try
Is that
down the
Simdogger?
inside. That is Lights ahead that has had a moment, and it looks like it's Sim at the back. It is Sim. Sim's had a
No.
moment. So we have had a spin from the Sim.
Simdogger has spun, ladies and gentlemen.
And so has Lights. Lights had a little moment before the chicane. And Band has gained 2 seconds on Lights, but it's not enough to get DRS.
Okay.
Now, Combine is very close to the back of
he
Band.
is. He's joined for the move,
Combine is going for the move. He's going to
and
have
he made it.
He has a position for turn 1, takes a safe line on the inside, still gives room to Band, even though he's had the move done.
That was a really good move there.
More information on Lotus's DSQ. Band gave him the room, so I thought Band hit him, but it was Saxa. Saxa might have not seen that Lotus because of him being on the old mediums, but that was just unlucky. Lotus.
Yeah, like, that's a bit funny because Sax is a bit decent for me, so maybe he had a bit of decent going on.
Yeah, that is probably one
Sector
thing.
3 yellow. Who is that?
That is Dam's car.
It's PTR. It's PTR.
PTR
Oh, he went round. Oh, that gave
Potsy is now
Potsy.
going with a DRS. Potsy has a DRS for this lap. and
Potsy
he's
has a
gonna have
chance.
Oh, well, PTR's going on the grass.
What is he
What
doing?
PTR is having a horrible lap.
Potsy's all over him now, and so is Stars. Stars is right there too.
So Lois got a tap at the front and it turned in. Lois, what we thought, we saw you get tapped, but it also might have been. I thought you touched the
Stars is right on Potsy.
as well.
Stars is right behind. He isn't going to
Yeah,
take any
Saxon probably
prisoners.
didn't know you were there, Lotus, so that's probably why. Oh, Stars all over the back of Potsy.
He's gone for it. He went for
Stars.
it. Oh,
Oh, Stars
amazing move.
Stars takes Potsy out turn 6. Whoa. That is an incredible move by Stars. But
Does Potsy have anything to say about that? Next DRS
Potsy
zone.
now needs to get past Stars to make it up to PTR. He has got one low.
Right-hand side wing damage.
Oh, Potsy does.
Potsy has right-hand side wing damage.
Oh my god, how?
So that's probably affected. He might have gone at 2 laps ago.
Or did that happen just then when Stars squeezed him out?
No, probably might have.
Oh boy. Stars
Okay,
and DRS.
update on combined. He has gone past Bandcamp, and now Baitmate is now within DRS with Lick right behind with the DRS. So Ben has the pressure of 2 cars on his ass.
Does Band have
Final
damage?
lap.
No, he doesn't.
Final lap.
Final lap of the race.
We got
Oh boy.
PTR leading from Stars to Posse, but Stars has a 5-second pen. That will drop him into 4th position.
Sector 3 yellow.
We got Trin
Mr.
followed by
Spick.
Hobbsy.
So Stars looks like
So-
it's going to be a P3.
That looks like Go-Kart has spun after the chicane. It is a Go-Kart as we see Saxa overtake second to last corner.
Hobbs
And we
behind
got-
Trin.
Hobbsy is all over the back of Trin at the moment, but if we jump up to the top, we see Stars trying to make the move on PTR.
Oh,
It
he's
won't
got
matter
long
because
to go.
PTR won't matter because PTR does have that pen, but Stars wants the on-track overtake on PTR for the win.
Here we go, around the final corner.
I don't think
I don't
it's
think
going to
he
have
has
it. He's 4 tenths back. He doesn't have it.
He drove an
PTR.
amazing race. Look at him go.
PTR takes the first win of the F2 series.
Hot
Race
CP2.
one. Race one,
Stars
Zandvoort.
waiting for confirmation. Stars in
And-
P3. Look at that.
So Stars down to P3, Hobbsy P4. So even after being on Trin's ass, Trin felt the pressure and fell back a bit too far from Stars.
Combined P8 and Bandcamp. Let's see where he gets put. Oh man, P10.
And down to 8th and Baitmate to 11th after both of their 5-second pens have been placed on them. We have Quantum in 12th, followed by King J, who's coming around the final corner now. And we got Saxa, second last corner, followed by Sim, followed by Go-Kart. And Killaroo, who has already finished in 17th, and we got Nut, who has disconnected.
Saxa across the line. Here comes Sim.
I'm pretty sure Panda has gone into
Goodbye.
the other channel to ask for some information. I don't know if Panda will be racing next race or he will be coming back to the commentary box with us.
So that is the feature race done.
That was a very entertaining race for the feature.
As
Now time for
PTR
the
takes the win, followed by Potsy and followed by Stars, who drove a very good race.
What was that? Did you hear what he said? Okay,
Panda
Panda's
has
gone.
joined.
So Panda is
Yeah.
going to be racing in Nuts' car now.
Right.
That's if Nuts AI is not in the car still.
So PTR takes first, followed by Potsy, followed by Stars. Hobbsy had a very good race. Where did he start? Upper position from P5. Trin from P8. Really good drive from Trin. Lights up from Knights.
Nah,
Combined.
one to look at is Lick. 15th to 9th. What a commanding
Six
drive he
positions.
had. We also had Lights, who started on the medium tire, made it work. Even after the spin he had on them, he still got 7th.
Mm.
Unlucky,
really
unlucky for Feber, who wasn't able to make up the spots that he wanted on those softer laps. But he will probably have a better chance this race since he will be starting near the back with Lotus.
So that'll be combined on pole position.
So, yes, we will have combined on pole, followed by Lights. and
that'll be
we'll
very interesting.
What we're gonna have, so it's top 8 reverse. So combined will be on pole, but followed by Lights. I can't remember the rest, but I'm pretty sure. So we'll have PTR in first, then Potsy second, Stars third, Hobbsy in no, okay. So PTR will be 8th. I'm trying to do the math here because I forgot the order already. It doesn't help when I can't see the grid. I don't want to stare at pit lane. So what I can see from we got combined on pole, followed by Lights, Sid, and then Trin for the top four. Then we got Hobbsy, Star, Potsy, and PTR rounding out the top 8 for the grid. And then everyone else starts in their finishing position. So we'll have Lichtenstein in 9th after his amazing drive for 9th place last race. And Band will start in 10th for the top 10. We'll have the two teammates of Baitmate and Quantum Effective in 11 and 12th, locking out the 6th row. And King J, followed by Saxa in 13th or 14th and 13th. Sim in 15th, Go-Kart 16th, then Killaroo, Nut, Fever, and Lotus rounding out the bottom 4. So this is going to be an interesting race, I must say.
It will be very good.
We have got PTR, which at the moment is probably, from what I can see, the quickest driver in this series so far from that race. Followed by Potsy in front of them, who's also very quick but tends to lose out a bit of pace to PTR over the coming laps. Now, Combined doesn't have a good record of staying in the front on the first lap most of the time.
If he nails his launch, then I think he'll be.
If his launch is nailed, he will stay first. But he has Lights next to him who gets amazing starts all the time. So I expect Lights is going to be taking first place into turn 1. And I think Sid, who's also very good on the starts, might jump Combined.
And I am desynced to Saxa yet again, who is still in the second sector. Not to worry.
Everyone's on the grid. We're just waiting for Lotus to grid up.
Oh, hurry up, Lotus.
And I don't think Panda got time.
3 red lights,
So
4 red lights, 5 red lights.
It won't start yet, not yet. So now they the one day I just take it off. I think that's not AI. Nuts AI is just
Sid
gone. Lights have it.
I have no idea what's going on.
Amazing start for Sid.
Combined leads.
Combined leads to turn 1. We're gonna ignore
Combined
Nuts
from
AI
Sid.
So Sid takes second and Lights in third. I think Lights is a bit desynced on the Delta.
Oh, I think we have an incident. No. Oh my god, a big pile up. What is going on?
We have had a massive pile up at the back between Bieber, Sim, and Go-Kart. Lotus in 16th or 17th is gained.
What is going up? Liquor's off the track.
Liquor's got wing damage on the front
right
side. We got Saxa around at the fast right-hander. He is being pushed onto grass. PTR and Potsy are now side by side in the turn 9, I believe that is. PTR winning out at the moment.
Potsy on the outside.
But Potsy has the traction over PTR, so Potsy's going to get to the chicane first. Who's away from the outside? Oh, PTR squeezes down the outside of the...
Potsy's got it.
Still side by side for the all sector 2. They are almost touching wings.
Oh my god.
Looks like Potsy has won out for how long. PTR's on his ass with Slipstream, so this is going to end badly for turn 1. Combined, setting the fastest lap of 27.2, followed by Sid, Lights, and Stars. We got the BWT Arden team in 3rd and 4th, respectively.
Stars having a great start, probably the best start out of all.
Lead had to pit because of his wing damage, and he is also going a 5-second pen as well for that. And he has switched to the soft tire.
Teammate battle going on up here.
We got both BWT and Sid's off. Sid's off.
Oh.
Sid's had a massive moment at the right-hander.
Oh, thank God he's ghosted. Oh,
he has lost a ton of positions. He's lost like 9 positions. Combined has a
leads.
commanding lead of 1.6 seconds. He's doing very well for his performance out there today. We got the two BWT Arden teammates right behind each other. They will find just before in the right-hander. And I think we got something. Sid's around
Sid's
at
around.
the end.
Oh no.
Turn 10. I think that's next of turn 10. He's just gone around.
He's back.
He's lost on the
He's
power.
back.
He's got damage though.
Hobbsy on stars.
Sid has got massive damage to his front wing. He's gonna have to pit.
Everyone's trading the fastest lap as Hobbsy goes down the inside of Stars, pushing him.
Fever goes fast.
Stars got the
122.
traction.
Stars now.
Hobbsy on the outside, on the out.
Stars and Hobbsy fighting the turn up.
Stars keeps the position. Hobbsy's still there. He's not saying no.
Now they're going down to turn 5, 6, and 7 and heading to the fast right-hander of turn 8. And we still got Stars leading that pack. And I would say Stars is missing.
Hobbsy hit the back of Stars. He caught it though.
Hobbsy has got to drive
We
both
got a
of them.
VSC.
VSC.
Sid is DNF'd at the hairpin. Oh no.
It has binned it into turn 4. If you go on board with Lick, you'll just see he's just lost it.
Oh, he's right on the wall.
He's lost it. He's got no wheel on his right side, and he's probably missing half of his wing because of that. Okay, I also like to point out I did see a penalty.
Lotus drive-through penalty. Speeding under VSC.
Drive-through penalty. We got 3 drive-through penalties on the board. We got Lotus King and Go-Kart all with a drive-through penalty because of speeding. Lotus has lost it under the VSC and he's got no wing. So Lotus is going to have to pit twice to get that fixed.
Combined pulling out on lights.
Someone's around at turn 1. It's PTI and Trin. They both have... And PTR and Trin both collide at turn 1 and they both sent each other spinning at the pit lane and exit.
No damage though?
No, from what I can see, they're both clean. They don't have damage.
Potsy and Stars going at it.
Potsy very close
and
to
Hobbsy. Hobbsy's getting in on the action too.
Hobbsy is looking out for that 3rd place. Hobbsy wants that 3rd place.
Potsy going wide. Oh, Hobbsy on the inside of Potsy.
Potsy will have to wider line. Potsy is going to take both of them into the chicane.
Wow.
Hobbsy with the late break.
Hobbsy. Oh. This is some tight racing here. Hobbsy gets the traction, just edges out in front of Stars. And he's in front. Oh, no. Hobbsy has a moment and Stars goes back through. Oh my god, this is really good racing here. Fever on Quantum. Pulls on the outside. Gets the job done. Oh. No, Quantum's staying there.
We still got that train up for 3rd place behind Potsy with Stars with a broken wing. Stars is not calling it. Stars is not gonna pit so he can keep his track position.
This is giving Lights a really good gap. 1.4 seconds.
Lights' gap is gonna keep improving unless... Oh, now Hobbsy has taken Stars at turn 9 to turn 9, kink into turn 10. Now they go into turn 11 for the DRS zone. Now Hobbsy...
PTR and Bandcamp.
BTR looking for the overtake on Bandcamp as Go-Kart gets a 5-second speed and pit lane penalty when he's doing his drive-through, I think. Oh, we got a 3-way battle behind a Band. It might turn into a 4-way battle. I think Band's just in DRS of Quantum, and he is.
But PTR's coming up really quickly.
Band's going to keep that position because of the DRS. as we see FIBA make the move on the bait mate for 6th place
Bandcamp
into
goes
turn.
deep and PTR got through.
So we
PTR's
got
back in the points.
PTI in 9th, Bandcamp in 10th, and then Trin in 11th. Trin hot on the heels of Band looking up for the final points position.
Potsy
Then
has
we
made
got-
his way up to lights.
We got Potsy fighting for 2nd on Lights. Lights desperately wanting to hold those points. And I think that is the disconnected car of Lotus, and it might give, and it does, it gives Lights the DRS into the chicane. It might also give
Oh,
Lights
Potsy goes
DRS
for a look. Potsy spun.
Potsy
oh,
went.
he held
Nope.
it.
Potsy went for the dive, but Lights turned in on Potsy. I think
That gave
Potsy
Hobbsy the
was-
position.
I don't think Potsy was far enough up
No,
on
I
Lights to gain that. Potsy now hunting down Hobbsy. I think so. From that contact with Lights, Potsy has no damage, as it was a light contact. Now I think I just saw someone go round. No, it was just go-kart getting lapped. As we still got a 3-car train for 7th. Got the 2 teammates of Baitmate and Quantum find each other for 7th place, and then we got PTR right behind him. And FIBA is making his way to stars slowly. He's gaining time in each sector to stars. 5 laps left of this race.
6 to 1.
And combined, still at least.
Hobbsy on the back of lights.
Hobbsy might have Lights into the chicane.
I think onto the main straight.
Hobbsy, you can see how close Hobbsy is getting to Lights, how much later Hobbsy is braking compared to Lights as well.
If that was any later, I think he would have been around with some damage.
He's sweating in his feet at the moment.
Here we go, Hobbsy has him. Going around the banking, tucking in behind him. Hobbsy
Lights
takes
even
to the
before
inside.
DRS. Hobbsy overtakes before DRS. And
Hobbsy
then
is into
we got
P2.
Hobbsy behind, who's taking a dive on Lights for 3rd place. Lights hanging around the outside, trying to beat him on traction.
Hobbsy got it
Doesn't
done.
quite happen. Lights has to
62
conceal the
yellow.
place.
Lick is round.
He's
Lick is
retired.
retired. Oh no.
Now, we got Hobbsy in 2nd. Will he catch combined in these 4-5 laps that is left of this race? 2-second gap between combined and Hobbsy.
Quantum is
Combined
side by
has
side
been
with PTR.
Panda
Oh.
has left. I'm pretty sure Panda wasn't able to get in the Nuts car at the end. So combined has led every race, but has just
Lead every race. Lead every lap.
so the plate has gone on 400 miles per hour. Leave me alone.
It's insane.
I was gonna say he led every lap, and then I looked at Hobbsy's tires. Like I'm gonna say he's just lost 7/10 to Hobbsy, and I was sitting the race. It's like, oh. Now we got Hotsy on Hobbsy. They're both weaving on the straight. I don't know if you can do this. That is multiple moves under. I don't even know. That's just multiple
Hobbsy and
moves.
Potsy touch.
Oh.
A little bit of kissing.
Oh, Hobbsy just wins out on Hobbsy, but I don't. Hobbsy might be in a bit of trouble for that one. That is a lot of swerving. That is what we like to call the CRX swerve.
Hope that we copyright that.
As we can recall, I think it was season 3 Bahrain Tier 2.
Bandcamp on bait, mate.
Okay.
Let's have a looky.
So we got Band just being overtaken side by side through turn 9.
The Master Racer Bandcamp.
Turn 9 King Band is now behind, but will get the DRS out of turn 10 onto the DRS straight. And Also, the note FIBA has caught up to Stars in 6th place. So Stars is looking for this overtake onto Main Straight on Stars.
As Lotus gets a 3-second time penalty. No!
3-second penalty, but I think after Lotus got that drive through, I think.
And speaking of
the
Lotus,
race
I think he is just gone round.
He's also spun it, and he does not have any wing damage.
FIBA on Stars. Let's have a look at this. Ooh, nice and tight.
Oh, this is as tight as you can get.
So clouds forming. Mr. Spick.
As we see go-kart speeding in pit lane once again for new tyres. So now that is 10 seconds worth of penalty. So everyone on the 9-lap older mediums, the only 3 people that have pitted are Killaroo, Go-Kart and Lotus because of their drive-throughs and penalties.
So we got Lotus 4 tenths behind combined. 4 tenths in lead.
Leading every lap of this race. I got it right this time.
Yes.
Yeah, we done it, boy. So, combined leading every lap of this race, and he's got
Potsy is pushing him along.
All over his ass as Lick gets a disconnect.
And PCR gets a 3-second penalty. Here we go.
Oh, a 3-second penalty is gonna
Potsy
hurt.
isn't wasting any time.
Potsy down the inside of combined. They look about even down the straight. But combined goes right the outside. Oh, he's got to watch Hobbsy. Yeah, he's got to watch Hobbsy. Now he's got to worry about Hobbsy on the back of him.
Hobbsy just ate him up. Look at that.
Like they down that straight, we also missed FIBA overtaking Stars on the straight.
Killaroo was a 3-second penalty.
But Stars is still all over the back of FIBA, even with the wing damage.
Yellow, is that King J?
That is King J, who has run Sector 3. That is right after turn 13.
Wait, no, it's Mr. Spick, it's Go-Kart, I think. I think that's Go-Kart, actually.
Alright. Oh, yeah, okay, it is Go-Kart because I didn't see the DNF. I didn't see the DNF. So Go-Kart has also called a DNF on his spin.
Trin on the gearbox of Quantum.
Potsy led his first lap of this race on lap 11, followed by Hobbsy, followed by Combined. I can't recall, but I don't know when Hobbsy overtook Combined. We might have missed it.
It was into out of the hairpin. He just got the traction. Quantum.
So we still got Lights 1.8 behind Combined, who has been. FIBA has driven so well this race. He is now up in the 5th, chasing down 4th from Lights. He might be able to get Combined if he can get Lights this lap.
Hobbsy's sticking behind Potsy really nicely.
As Trin is looking to overtake Quantum for 8th position, wanting more points, and he wants to get that 7th of PTR as well. But up to the top, we see Potsy and Hobbsy fighting for first.
Hobbsy's right on the gearbox. He's literally pushing him along.
Hobbsy has got the gap to make a dive in the turn 1 if he is risky enough. Or he's had a little bit of slide. He might not have it anymore. I don't think Hobbsy's got this. Hobbsy has to dive it if he wants this win. But Potsy covers the inside. Hobbsy has to go around the outside.
FIBA got past Lights.
That is FIBA in the 4th place, but he's 1.5 behind Combined, so he might be able to catch this lap and overtake Combined before the line. As we go back to Potsy and Hobbsy. Hobbsy gets a tailboard exit, gets a bit of wheel spin out of turn 4. All the way down to turn 8. for the long right-hander, still sticking behind Potsy until the DRS. Going into turn 9. Then it'll be turn 10, 11, and DRS into the chicane at turn 12. I might be getting all these turns
This is gonna
wrong.
be. Honestly, who cares? It's just numbers. Here we
I'm
go.
just trying to.
Hobbsy putting the power down. Is it enough?
Can you just talk out of a couple, son?
I put my hands together like this. Here we go.
Hobbsy,
Last
4
sector.
10, 2 tenths behind Potsy, but gets
It's
worse
all or
traction than
nothing.
Potsy.
I
This
think
is-
Potsy has it.
No, Hobbsy just got to tell Rex out of the last corner. Potsy will take the second win of the Netherlands round. For round 1, race 2 of the F2 series. Potsy takes a win, followed by Hobbsy, then combined, and Feber in fourth with a commanding drive, only 4 tenths behind combined, and followed by both
Bandcamp across
hard.
the line. P11.
Then we have outside the points Band, Saxa, King J, Sim, Killaroo, and Nut, who was disconnected for all race. Killaroo unfortunately getting damaged at lap 1 and having the pit. And I'm pretty sure I see a puncture on Killaroo's car.
No.
Killaroo had the
my gosh.
puncture.
He does.
He couldn't take the tires far enough. But
He's
that
gonna
is
nurse it back.
that is the finishing results that we're gonna see for this round. We will have Potsy for first, Hobbsy second, combined third after leading 7 laps of the race. And then we'll have Feber in fourth, starting from last place on the grid,
Bieber,
making his
driver
way
of the
into
day.
fourth.
Well deserved.
And what do you expect? It's Feber.
That was a
he had-
really good race. Unfortunate for PTR and Stars there. They would have really fought for the win. But
Yeah, you
Potsy
see
ends
it.
up on top.
Feber from 19th on the grid makes it into fourth with a commanding drive to make it 4 tenths behind combined for the podium position. Lights, who started in second, drops down to fifth. Stars finishes in sixth, that was his time position. PTR moves up 1 into 7th, Quantum in 8th, Trend 9th, and Baitmate in 10th. So that's the top 10, and then you got Band, Saxa, King, Sim, Killaroo, Nut, who round out the finishing cars, and you got Lotus, Go-Kart, Lick, and Sid, who all DNF'd.
So leading the championship is Potsy, followed by PTR, followed by Hobbsy, Stars in P4, and combined in 5th. So very tight at the moment. Potsy leading by 6 points. Yes.
There might. Now this series is Strud, gonna be Strud.
That's TBC.
So there might be a few incidents that might be looked at, but unfortunate to some of the drivers for race 1, getting all those 5-second pens really screwed them up for the second race. But nonetheless, that was a
very entertaining race.
Entertaining race, especially most of the overtakes around turn 8, the long right-hander at the end of sector 1.
Yeah, no, that second race was very good. Well, I guess that wraps up the stream for tonight then. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourselves.
And we'll see you next week for... I need to check what race is next week.
I have no idea. Monza? No.
Let me check. Next week's race... Oh, jeez, I can't get my words out. The race for next week is Abu Dhabi. So that's even more exciting track than Netherlands as well.
Yeah, that would be good. And also tune in tomorrow night for Tier 1 and 2 F1 races.
No, that's Sunday. Tomorrow Saturday.
Dang! I was so close. Okay. Sunday night. That'll be...
Sunday, Tier 1 and 2, we're at Spa Francorchamps.
Frankenschach, not Frankenschunk. Frankenschunk.
Hey. I've been drinking. Leave me alone.
Alright, well, we'll see you then, guys. Thanks for
Peace
watching.
out.